Hey guys, what is up? Tasman Hart here. Here is my review for the movie Hoppers. So Hoppers is the newest animated film from Pixar, and the plot of this movie is about the young girl named Mabel, who used secret technology to transfer her consciousness into a lifelike robotic beaver. She joins a local animal colony to save her beloved nature spot from destruction by a developer, leading to a story about empathy, environmental protection, and animal communication. So, if you guys want to know, okay, of course, I was actually really looking forward to see this movie. When I saw the trailers, it actually does look like it could be really unique and interesting, and could be really funny. And if you guys really want to know, just show you my shirt right here. Um, yeah, if you guys may know, I am a massive fan of Pixar. I love a lot of the Pixar animated films. Even some of the even some of the weaker ones, I still really love Pixar. I love a lot of their movies, like of course the Toy Story movies, A Bug's Life, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, Ratatouille, Wally, and Up, Inside Out, and many other films like Coco, like other films. Yeah, I love Pixar movies. Yeah, and I think out of all the Pixar films, I think the 2000s are like the best eras of Pixar because how they put out a lot of these iconic films, all near flawless films. And yeah, I still love Pixar movies to this day. When it comes to the newer ones, with the exception of Soul and Inside Out 2, which both movies I love, a lot of the Pixar films that I saw nowadays, I do enjoy, but I wouldn't say they're all amazing. Like I do like Onward, and I like Luca, and I did like Turning Red, but I find the movie just a bit overpraised if you ask me. I thought it was just good, but I don't think it's amazing. And I haven't, and I did like Elemental. I thought Elemental was good enough, and I haven't seen Elio because I have no interest in seeing it. I might give it a watch maybe someday. But I didn't really hear any best things about the movie, so yeah. So I was really hoping that Hoppers can redeem themselves to for Pixar, and after seeing Hoppers, what do I think of it? I really like this movie, guys. In fact, Hoppers is a really wonderful and a really great Pixar film. And I will say that this is easily, well, I wouldn't say it's like one of the best Pixar films they ever made, but it's easily one of the better movies they ever put out in recent years. Let's talk about the positives. Of course, the writing is really good. You know how they did with all the messages about her about Mabel being like trying to protect with the animals, and how it does like animal environments. I thought the message how they did were very well done. And of course, the animation is absolutely fantastic. I mean, the animation looks stunning. I mean, of course, it is Pixar. I mean, Pixar, they know how to do animation very well, and you can never go wrong with their animation. I mean, their animation is like spot on, and this is no exception right here. Of course, the voice acting in this movie. Let me look at the voice cast. Yeah, the voice actors were really fantastic, including Piper Kurda as oh crap, sorry. All right, there it goes. Including Piper Kurda as Mabel, Dave Franco as Titus, Bobby Marathon as King George, Eduardo Franco as Love, and John Hamm as Mayor Jerry, Melissa Werner as Ellen, and Dimitri Martin as Flog, and Meryl Streep as Insect Queen. You know, and many other voice actors all give out a really amazing performances. Um, and this movie it also has a really great original concept. How it shows for uh how it shows where it takes place. Of course, in like the animal world, like the animal forest. Uh, of course, like I mentioned, the animation does look fantastic. The character designs look really well done. Especially how what they did with the animals and the fur designs of the beavers look really beautifully done. And of course, Of course, the characters are really, really good. Like I'm not gonna act like they're like the greatest characters, but they're really, really good. And also, a lot of the jokes, a lot of the amounts of humor they put in the film were really funny, and it had me laughing for most of the jokes in this film. It's got some really good heartfelt moments, and it's also got some really good musical score by I wonder who did the composer's score. Of course, Mark Motherbrain's Bow. Sorry, I can pronounce his name. The musical score of Hoppers is really, really great, and of course, Daniel Kong direction was really great. And believe it or not, he is like one of the he is a guy that works with Pixar, but he's actually the creator of the Cartoon Network show We Bare Bears. Um, so and what he did with his directorial debut of Hoppers is really, really good. And it's actually not it's actually nicely paced throughout the film. Well, most of the pacing is really good, and it's got really great screenplay, and and also it also has a really great climax as well, and some really great insane climax. And I promise no spoilers, by the way, but if you get to see a movie, go ahead if you want to, if you get a chance. But yeah, the climax is really great, and also the ending of this film was really, really well done and very satisfying. And yeah, and as much I do really I love this movie. I think this is a wonderfully done Pixar film. Do I think it's one of the best Pixar films ever made? Not quite. I think it's one of the better ones, but I would say it's the best Pixar film. Because I do have a couple of flaws of the movie. Is that there are some of the flaws I have for Hoppers is that there are some pacing issues here and there that does drag on, and some of the moments that I feel like were just not needed, and and some of the jokes don't always land. Like there are times it does kind of fall flat on their faces, and there are times even some of the villain can be well, it can be enjoyable to watch, but they can't. They're not. I do think the villain can be a little bit pretty forgettable and kind of like maybe I could be wrong. Maybe the villain is can be enjoyed by a lot of people, but I thought the villain was just eh. Besides that, despite the flaws, despite a few issues I have for this movie, I really like Hoppers. I think Hoppers is awesome, and I think Hoppers is a great, entertaining, and a delightful film for the whole families to enjoy. If you're a fan of the Pixar film, if you're a fan of Pixar like I am, go see this movie if you want to. Go see it in theaters or wait until Disney Plus if you have to. But yeah, I think it's a great movie that kids and families will definitely enjoy. And overall, my overall rating for Hoppers, I'm gonna give this movie a 9 out of 10 and an A minus. And yeah, definitely go see this movie if you have to. I'm really happy this movie's doing well at the box office. And if some of you guys, if you guys are interested of seeing this movie, check this movie out. Take your friends, take your family, and take one of your kids with you and go see this movie. And if some of you guys wanted more original Pixar films, like if some of you guys are begging Disney and Pixar to do more original films, here's what I have to say to you guys. Just listen very carefully. Please stop what you're doing. Go with your friends and family and go see Hoppers. You'll have a great time. So yeah, overall, this is a great movie, and I'm really happy that Pixar made a really great original movie. So that's my review for Hoppers. Let me know what do you think of my review. Hit like if you really like this review, and I will be back next week, continue doing reviews for you guys. So all I can say is, guys, have a good day, have a good weekend, and I'll see you guys later.